Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today, I'm going to show you how to make creamy mashed potatoes. Yummy. They're simple, easy to do. I had a request from my friend Yasmine over in Kuwait to make some creamy mashed potatoes. So here we go. Let's make some creamy mashed potatoes. Let's get started. Okay, first let's start with 1.5 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes. Yukon Gold potatoes really make a good creamy mashed potato. You can use russets or any potato really, but here in the United States, the Yukon Gold really is a great potato for creamy mashed potatoes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna peel the skin off, cut out the eyes, and then cut it up into little squares. Okay, once we've washed, peeled, and cut up our potatoes, we're going to go ahead and take a large pot and pour them in there. And then we're gonna take cold water and we're gonna fill it up to about 1 inch higher than our potatoes. And now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. And now let's take this over to the stovetop to boil. And now we turn the stovetop on high and we're gonna bring this to a boil. Once our potatoes are boiling, we're gonna turn the heat on to low. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes until the potatoes are nice and soft when you poke a fork in them. All right, it's been about 20 minutes. Go ahead and pull that off. Take a fork in there. Really nice and easy to poke that potato. It's nice and ready to go. And now we want to go ahead and drain these potatoes. All right, now we transfer the potatoes to a large bowl. And then we are going to take 2 tablespoons of butter. And I'm actually using my homemade butter. I made this yesterday. There's a video that I have that you can see how to make your own homemade butter. It's really easy to do. Check that out. 2 tablespoons of butter. And then 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Add those together. And then let's go ahead and heat this up in the microwave 20-25 seconds at a time until the butter is melted. All right, and now we're gonna use a potato masher and mash these potatoes together. If you don't have a potato masher, I'll put a link down below where you can pick one up. I got mine at Walmart. This is a couple bucks, pretty cheap. And just go ahead and start mashing with our potato masher. Okay, and then we're gonna add our melted butter and cream mixture. We'll just use our masher again, come in here a little bit. And just keep on mashing. At this point, I'm gonna add just some milk. You can leave it like that if you want. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. I have about 2-3 tablespoons of milk. And I'm just gonna start with about 1 tablespoon of milk. And then with a wooden spoon, go ahead and stir that in there nicely. And the amount of milk that you use is totally up to you. I want to add just a little bit more. Let's do just a little bit more. Wind up doing all of it. So that was wound up by about 2.5-3 tablespoons of milk. And if you have some more clumps, just grab your masher and keep mashing it if you want. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Yummy. At this point, I'm gonna do some salt, a couple of shakes of salt, and a couple of shakes of pepper. I don't like to heavily season it because I like each individual to be able to season theirs the way that they like it. So I just add a little bit of the salt and pepper to begin with, and then let each individual season. Just give it a good mix. And there we go, nice, creamy mashed potatoes. All right, our creamy mashed potatoes are done. They look amazing. They were really easy to do. If I can make them, you can make them. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down in the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah.